Yes. Let me just answer this very quick question. People are asking me, Jalen, what do you think about this game between Arsenal and Manchester City over the weekend? See, you see what I'm wearing? Because I don't want to identify with any club. I don't want to be biased in this particular response. You see, the game between Arsenal and Manchester City this weekend is not going to be an ordinary game of football. It's not a game about two teams playing over the weekend fighting for 3 points. No, there is much at stake in this particular game. Hear and hear very well. If you have been following up the Premier League, you will know that this game is a mind game. This is not an ordinary game of football. It has nothing to do with league position, it has nothing to do with form, but it has to do with the mind. Who will have the tough mentality to sail through in this particular game? That is the person that is going to win. Right? Remember in the first leg what happened between Manchester City and Arsenal, and at the end of the game, Erling Haaland told his former assistant coach, now coach of Arsenal, Mikel Arteta, that stay humble. So Gabriel said, we wait for people at the Emirates, and now the time has finally come. So at the Emirates, one person is going to stay humble. So it's either going to be Haaland or Gabriel. One of them is going to be humble. So that's one thing that is certain. The second thing, remember 2 seasons ago when Arsenal were fighting for the league, they went to the Etihad and they were playing for a draw. Rodrigo said Arsenal does not yet have that mentality to win the Premier League. And again, we are going to see if actually Arsenal has that mentality to win the Premier League. True, Man City is not at their very, very best of form, right? They have not been at their very, very best of form overall. But this game, form has nothing to do with it. So my thoughts about this particular game is that Arsenal has to be very, very strong if they want to compete against Manchester City, if they want to challenge Liverpool for the title, and if they want to win this particular game. Arsenal has to be at the top of the game. Manchester City is a team that don't joke around with, irrespective of where they are now, their position in the league. It's a team that should never be underlooked. Pep Guardiola as a manager as well should not be someone who has to be underlooked. So it's going to be a very, very, very interesting game of football. Actually, all Premier League fans, whatever thing you are doing, stay still and watch the game between Arsenal and Manchester City. Who do you think is going to win? As for me, I don't know where this particular game is going to unfold, the direction it's going to take, but I think that it's going to be a very, very interesting game of football. And one more thing, Premier League officials, please, Michael Oliver and Anthony Taylor should not be anywhere near this game, either as the central referee, fourth official, or the VAR. Please, these two referees should not be anywhere around this game, otherwise they are going to spoil the beauty of this particular football match. We all know what happened last season, so we should not be jeopardized, and what happened over the weekend with Michael Oliver giving Lewis Kelly a red card. So this particular game, we need a referee who is in the right frame of mind, a referee who can manage the pressure that is going to come in this particular game. So dear Arsenal fans, dear Manchester City fans, dear Premier League fans, tell me, what do you think about this particular game of football, and who do you think is going to get the 3 points at the end of the day? Because I don't think it's going to be a draw game. So share with me your thoughts in the comment section. See you after this particular game.